have you noticed over the years, like the most common problem shooters have? Is there something like a common denominator across the shooters that you've had in your career?
No, no. You know, uh, for some it's a technical part. For some it's a mental, more of a mental part. Um, Everybody functions differently. Some have a big drive. Anton Gavel was like that. Like he had a big natural drive to prove everybody wrong. That's where he was coming from, and we had a very tough love for each other. Like he hated it to miss, and he was blaming me to give him the wrong hints, and then I gave him bad words back, and so that was still the first steps in my career, if it is one, and we have the same language, like Czech and Slovakian is very, very similar, so that was a very emotional connection. But he, for example, he had this almost negative drive, so he was taking his energy from a negative side, but it was huge energy, and as long as it didn't cross a certain border, it was good for him, because it he needed that thought of, I'm outworking everybody here and I'm proving everybody wrong. The whole world says I can't shoot, but I'm gonna show you guys. And he came with that energy, and I just had to lead him, because he had such a big motor,
Hmm.
but little, like, not much skill, but that huge motor and the big heart, and that's what made him at the end a 40+% 3-point shooter in the EuroLeague.
Sometimes you have to funnel that energy, and for a player by himself, it's difficult to understand how to funnel that information, that emotion and that energy into the right direction. Because I was coming, I always relate to me playing. I was also, I mean, I was even lower level player, but I was playing passionately, emotionally, and then those emotions sometimes get in your way. But you once you learn how to direct that emotion, whether it's like, let's direct that emotion on the defensive end. If I'm not making shots, I'm gonna commit myself fully, emotionally, physically, passionately on a defensive end. I will be physical. I will feel my body better when I'm physical. I will feel every little uh, blood vessel in my fingertips by diving on the floor, by taking charges, by getting the energy, the blood flowing, and then I will start making shots eventually, because I feel more confident from that point, from the defensive point of view, and then I feel more confidence and strength on the offense. That's how usually, like you said, every player functions differently. But I also saw that as a strength of mine to all right, I'm going to regroup myself on a defensive end, and then my offense will come into place. Have you experienced that as well?
Well, definitely. There's these players who are so talented, but sometimes can't find the door into the game. They feel like they're just running up and down, and maybe Brian Roberts was like that a little bit. Biggest shot maker maybe, or important shot maker in
Yeah,
Bamberg
definitely.
history. And at some points, there was frustration, because we felt, or even he felt, like he wasn't a part of the game. Uh, and for these players, I'm not saying for him specifically, but many times these very talented guys, they could do so much, and you're waiting for them. Like, when are you taking over? Because you could do so much.
Hmm.
And then, as you said, it can be a very good help for these guys. Well, get yourself into the game with something easy. Get a good rebound,
Yeah.
touch somebody, give somebody high five, stop somebody, and be happy about it. And that opens the door to the game. Take a shot, take an easy shot, a quick layup, make a good pass, stuff like that. And definitely, but everybody's different.